Hello, Star Wars fans. Hey, there's just 185 days until Christmas 2021. And today we're going to talk a lot about Cad Bane. Before we do that, though, there's a bunch of stuff going over at the Den. The Den of Nerds this morning during the live stream. Josh was going through the Suicide Squad trailer with the Margot Robbie entrance to it. It was kind of fun. He went through it the first time. Everything was great. Everything was going well. Then he went to go through it the second time and was breaking it down. During that second time through, all of a sudden, it got copyright struck. And then subsequently, Josh has been updating us. I've been watching the chat and been participating in the morning stream chat over at the Den of Nerds Discord, but just saw that the channel as a whole, the live streaming channel, Den of Nerds Live, is blocked by YouTube. So YouTube currently has the channel blocked. They can't stream. So Josh is working that out. I think the Den of Nerds team is working that out, trying to get that appeal with YouTube, get a human being involved. Because honestly, I think what happens, and we've been chatting about this over there, is that they've got bots that look for content, and it will strike the content. It's not like Disney is watching Star Wars Santa or even the Den of Nerds, or that the Warner Brothers is doing that either. It's just that these bots look for content that belongs to them, and when they find it, they will file the strike on behalf of that company. And so these companies set up these bots. The bots are out there just kind of looking and watching, and they pick up on it, and boom, it just hits it. So it's not good for the company to have them set that strict, especially when it's on a trailer. Trailers are intended for marketing, for publicity, and the way that they're licensed out allows people to use them. And especially in the case where the Den would be using it and Josh was using it to talk about that content, it's a fair use policy. So I have no doubt that it will get reversed, that a human being will look at it and let it through. But at this point, the damage, we've been talking about it, the damage is done. Josh's revenue stream for this content is dead. And at some point, he may be able to put it back and get some revenue going. But yeah, that's really unfortunate for the Den. And our thoughts are with Josh this morning as he's working through that. Good luck, my friend. Hope that all goes well. And I've sent Josh a link. He can jump on here if he gets the chance. I know that they're busy over there. They've got a crisis event going on, and so it's not exactly the best time to be coming on. But sometimes it's helpful to be able to come on and rage a little bit, be able to get your thoughts out there, and just kind of let the steam go. So if Josh is available and he wants to just come and let some steam off, he's more than welcome to do so here. So that being said, yes, today is going to be fun. Sheev the Wise, ready to get roasted. I love Sheev, good friend, and we've got this little thing going here about Cad Bane. And I was watching his video the other day, his breakdown of episode 8, and he was in that stream. He said 100% Cad Bane gets killed by Boba Fett, 100%. And in the context of it at the time, it was that we have the unfinished episode. That episode, that content exists. We'll take a look a little bit at it here today, and then we'll explain what's going on. Most of you have probably already seen it. Most of you are probably very familiar with it, but we'll break it down just in case somebody comes along and hasn't seen that. And then we could put it in context of what on earth is going on. So the short of it is, Cad Bane is survived that battle, or that duel, if the content that we have seen is related. So there's some things to break down. I do want to say hi to everybody here. We've had really good participation today. I think a lot of it is because of what's going on at the den and people coming over to see, hey, what on earth is going on over there? But it's good to see you guys. Fitment Studios. Is anybody else enjoying the Bad Batch more than Mando? Well, I'm enjoying it more than Mando right now. Well, because we don't have new Mando episodes. I would say that I'm enjoying it just as much. This Bad Batch season has been a ton of fun. I think they're killing it every week. Devin, hello. Yeah, agreeing. Yes. Are those far from Sith eyes? It was funny. We were working out. Many of you know I've got a new person doing my thumbnails for me, and they put in the glowing blue eyes. He's my favorite, blue bounty hunter. So it felt appropriate. It was a lot of fun to put that on there. Maybe get some folks to drop in and say hi and learn a little bit about Cad Bane. Dale. Hello, Dale. In Captain, Pennsylvania, my good friend Cap. Good to see you. Always great to see you when you stop by. Pick a favorite. Mando had a couple strange episodes. Yeah, it's tough to pick a favorite right now. For Coachella, hey, hello, friend, Kyle. So Cad Bane has those breathing tubes, so he couldn't be force choked. Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Cad Bane, there's two views of him. One is he's got the hat on, and you can see these like breathing tubes coming in to where his cheeks are. The other, he's not wearing that, and the face is not altered. So it's like, where are those breathing tubes going? How they work? Well, I don't know all the ins and outs, but the short of it is that those tubes force air straight down his throat, so that if he was attempted to be force choked, that it wouldn't work. The air would still go through. So what's to stop a force user from force gripping the tubes and pulling them out? Probably nothing, except that they're not prepared to do that, right? They don't necessarily know that those tubes are there for that reason. And once I suppose that somebody might learn that, let's say Anakin or Vader, whatever, learns that those tubes are there for that reason, then they could pull those out and then force choke him. But it would take a little bit more effort, and it would give Cad Bane a little bit of a chance to retaliate, to use some, deploy many of his gadgets and get away. So, so I imagine that's a big part of it as well. Skunkus, hello there. Thanks for stopping. Ducky Momo, again, one of the regulars. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are having fun. And Abby. Hey, Abby, working today. Appreciate your support and stopping in. Hey, and again, Ohio. Here this far. That's Japanese again. I don't speak Japanese, but I know a few Japanese terms because we've had Japanese exchange students live with us, and you learned some of the basic konnichiwa and Ohio. Those are things that we've learned along the way. JT, hey, it's good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. And Anthony, another regular, stopping in to say hello. RF Gaming Channel, thank you so much. McNay, hello. Matt's Lego Film. So I think we gave you the rundown on what's going on over there at the den. And Mike Porter, I know Mike was letting off some steam over there as well. DC and Warner Brothers, hopefully this new company, the Warner Brothers Discovery, whatever they call themselves, the leadership there will get things tightened up, and that they'll get their act together. I know it's a big mess right now. And Sheav the Wise will be right. YouTube, it's a thing. Roland New, hello. Thanks for stopping in. Where's the Suicide Squad trailer? The Santa's not playing it. First of all, no, we're a Star Wars channel here, but secondly, it's just going crazy over there. It's terrible. Shutting down good publicity. And I think, let's see if I've caught up with, where's the trailer? Can't find it anywhere. Well, it's a mess. That's the short of it. It's a mess. I imagine it'll stop. It'll come up here soon. From what I saw is that the trailer was actually dropped too early. The Warner Brothers wasn't ready for it to drop, and some of the Latino channels or Latin American countries dropped it too early. And so now they're trying to go in and pull it all back. And that's what's going on. So not sure. Hey, Mojo. Thank you so much. It was, I enjoy getting to go on Theory's channel for Nerd Theory. He's a great guy. We don't always see eye to eye on things. Josh and I don't see eye to eye on things frequently as well. But I love the guy. He's doing great work. So appreciate you being here. And Jedi Jin, hello. We normally chatting over there at the den. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Bob, our uncle. Bob's your uncle. He's here. Good to see you, my friend. We'll get into some content here a little in just a second. Brian Stone, hello. Good to see you guys. Can I read your message from before, Anthony? Well, let me go up and see. Let me see if I can find it, Anthony. Oh, and there's Gray. Of course, out in the garden. Of course. Yeah, Nikki, I saw you ranting last night, trying to get yourself in trouble, and I let it go. I'm like, you know what? I like Nikki. She's a great supporter. She's a wonderful person. She's just wrong. So you're allowed to be wrong and not get in trouble. But I did see that last night, and I was going to harass you about it. So thanks for stopping in, Daniel Fisher. Good to see you. Oh, here you go, Anthony. Well, what's a big plot twist in terms of Omega? You think it's alien people are going to use their spy on the defective clones? Omega doesn't really know she's a spy. Oh, you're thinking sleeper agent. I don't think so. I don't think that Omega is a sleeper agent and that she's got something implanted there. I think she is who she appears to be. That's it. I think Omega is who she appears to be. Don't read too much into it. Don't try to make it too dark and twisted. It's a kid's show. After all, it's a 30-minute cartoon that has some mature themes in it. It's got some great content. Wow. The Bad Batch is just fantastic. And I lost my mind in this last episode. It was great. Really, really loved it. So I just don't think there's going to be anything that deep or anything like that. I don't think she's force sensitive. I don't think that she's a sleeper agent. I think that they have embedded in her DNA some abilities that they want to extract in this wave 3, and there's some things going on there. But anyway, I see some good stuff. Hey, Martin's here. I want to thank you, Martin. In here with got some toys that we're gonna take a look at. If Cad Bane's in the Book of Boba, me and you both, Jedi Jin. I desperately need a Cad Bane in the Mandoverse. And in season 1 of Mandalorian, when we saw the boots come up with the coat, I was rooting for Cad Bane the whole time. And I know that Josh got it right. He was saying that he picked up on it being Boba Fett right away. I like Cad Bane far more than Boba Fett, and that's at the heart of my disagreement with with our friend over at Vader's Lair, Sheev the Wise. I'm not a big Boba Fett fan, and I would far prefer to see Boba Fett get killed by Cad Bane than the other way around. And Wayne, hello there. Yeah, Matt, she's just a clone. I think so. Well, she's an enhanced clone. She's not just a clone. She's definitely an enhanced clone, right? If Warner Brothers had Star Wars, they'd reboot. Mike Porter's still mad. That's fine. Martin, Omega's no one. Well, wait. You guys are great. I like Cad Bane more than Boba too, but Boba, no. Here we go. So I'm hoping Sheev the Wise, Sheev and I have been trying to work out our schedules. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to get on and have a little back and forth. But I had to pick up on Sheev because he was so instrumental, like saying 100% Boba Fett's going to kill Cad Bane. And I'm like, my friend, you need to speculate responsibly. I don't know that it's 100%. In my view, it's probably less than 20%. We'll get into this just a little bit here. Gray, I need more Cad Bane as well. Everything. Give it to me in everything. Yeah, live action, animation, comics, books. I'll take Cad Bane in every medium you got, right? Omega should be in the Book of Boba. I agree with you, Super Saiyan. Hello, haven't seen you in a while. I completely agree with you. Uh-oh. My video cut out there for a second. It looks like I'm back. I absolutely think that Omega should show up and add Omega and remove Cobb. You know, we don't have to remove one to add another. We can add without subtraction. I would love to see Omega come up in the Book of Boba Fett as well as in the Mandalorian, and see her character used across those things. It would be great. And I'm looking forward to learning more about her as well. Let's see. You guys are just fantastic. He's definitely the coolest bounty hunter. You know, this is why Sheev and I can be friends. And, you know, friends can often pick at each other. And we know that my friend Martin is here poking the bear already. So you guys are the best. I love you all. That's great. Honestly, I prefer Django over Boba. Prefer Cad Bane over Boba. Yeah, sure. I don't use the aging factor in these things. Not all alien species age the same. Well, that's true. They don't always age the same. There you go. I want to see Imbo again. You know, Nikki, you're not the only Imbo fan here. There's a couple. Would you have preferred the series to be the cookbook of Cad Bane then? You know, Martin, what I would prefer and what I'm really hoping for now is that we get a vintage collection Cad Bane figure in that vest. Wow, that vest was incredible. And I went back and looked at a lot of the other content. You know, that vest I think is new. The first time we've seen that, and I'm absolutely loving it. He is fantastic. Darth Chaos, hello, good to see you. Yeah, I saw that. Is Super Saiyan drunk? I don't know. It's pretty early, Chris. Like deployed. Thank you so much, Jedi Jen. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Warner Brothers is watching. The glitch scared me too, Ducky. I'm like, wait, I didn't even share anything. Calm down. I just, you know, you mentioned the den here, and all of a sudden, the Warner Brothers is after you too. Zuvio over both. Of course you do, Martin. Of course. And I had the privilege of taking the tour of the Zuvium. It's Constable Zuvio's. What's the right word to say? It is the perfect museum of all things Constable Zuvio. And it was a fantastic virtual tour of the Zuvium. And my friends, I recommend it to anybody. Anybody who is a fan of Star Wars would absolutely enjoy the tour of the Zuvium. And it was, it's a life-changing moment. It's something that you'll never forget. The Cad batch. Yeah, the Cadalorian. Oh, my goodness. That's good. You guys are making it tough for me to keep up. Cad looked like Kenny the Ripper from Attack on Titan. Ooh, I don't know. I'm so glad we're getting Cad Bane. Mike, very good. Zuckus and Forlom. The leather tunic vest. You know, it was the design on that vest. It was just tremendous. Really love it. Let's get ready to add more to the naughty list. Absolutely, Nikki. You know, again, sometimes it's good to just let the hate flow. Let it rage flow out of you. Get that out of your system so that you can let the joy and happiness in. So I appreciate you being here today. We'll try to replace some of that. What did you miss? Well, I'm just getting caught up on some of the comments. And we've got to get into this. We've got to get into this content. To watch parties use the transition streams. We messed up. Warner Brothers is watching. You know, that's true. You might be in even more trouble now, Vader. We already know Streamlabs hates you. So all you need is the Warner Brothers sniping you as well when you use that Den transition logo. They'll be coming for your channel. So let's get into this a little bit. I do want to talk about Cad Bane and show you guys sort of some things here, and shout out a little bit here to our friends over at All New Nerds. And I picked up their Levi over there has been looking at these episode guides. So what happens every week, StarWars.com, the following after the episode airs. So this week, episode 9, and we've got predictions out there. So if you would like to play along with our predictions game, see if you can beat Santa in predicting what's coming up in a new episode. The link is in the description here. But it's a lot of fun. It's a fun game to play. But and the last time my friend played, we tied. So there we go. Vader's Lair. We tied. So but anyway, every week they have this episode guide that's released after the fact. And Levi went out there, and I saw some early clips, and I didn't believe they were real until I saw that Levi posted this to the episode guide. And you can come in, and of course this goes to Disney, but Disney Plus. But here's the episode gallery, and there's a spoiler alert. So guys, there's some spoilers here, but I do want to show this gallery. And again, you can go through the gallery and pick up on some information about some of the behind the scenes things, right? And yeah, the episode guides are great. And that's Sheev has been using them as well. They're a fantastic resource, and really recommend them. So here's the deal on Omega, learning about that smoke bomb, how to disarm there. Some really good just shots. But about halfway through these Cad Babe. Oh, there you go. That's a new one. I'm sure it's probably a typo, but I love it anyway. Isn't as surprised we make him out to be. He duels a guy in a blaster-proof armor. Well, is it? Is it? So anyhow, we get some screenshots from the episode. Good stuff with a little bit of information. You can always pick up just a little bit of things from these episode guides. There's Nala Se and Lama Su, so on and so forth. Keep going. There's more that we want to get through here. As you just work your way through the gallery, there's all of a sudden, come on. It's further into the gallery than I remembered. There's our friend here, Cad Bane. Absolutely brilliant. This vest is gorgeous. And here are the breathing tubes that we were talking about. So somebody mentioned these Martin, all in for Cad Babe. Cad Babe. That's his girlfriend, Cad Babe. You got Cad Bane and his bae called Cad Bane, Cad Babe. That's good stuff. But here's the breathing tubes that we talk about. They fasten here, and they push oxygen down his throat so that if he were force choked, he could survive. And his droid, Toto, it's funny, we were talking about this. I'm a coder. I am a database programmer. And when we leave little to-dos, so there's some code, we may hard code something in, we may put something in temporarily, and along the way, we'll put a to-do in there so that we'll go back and remove it and fix it. And so when we do that, we squish it together, and it's all in caps, TODO, right? So to-do, and then you put your name and what it is you need to do. What I suspect could have happened here is that in the scripts, as they were preparing this, somebody put a to-do, like to-do, come up with a name for this droid. No, and somebody picked it up and just took to-do, Toto. So I think that's funny. It's probably the case. There's Cad Bane. Does it mean there's a Cad Joker or Cad Batman? Oh, don't bring up the WB. We'll get struck. Yeah, so surely somebody like Vader would know about the tubes and rip them out. Well, but then he's got to, secondly, got the tubes don't allow him to breathe. It stops him from being force choked. So if you pull them out, then Cad Bane could always use some of his other gadgets to kind of fight back. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're training her. She fails. Absolutely. We're talking here a little bit about Omega. So yeah, no DC talk, you guys. We got to be careful today. They're on the hunt. Nikki, Bane shot first. Great play off of the Han shot first. Yeah, he always will. Right. So we've got to do Toto, his droid. Oh shoot, the must be further down here. Here we go. It's let's see if we've got that. Where is that picture we need to break out here? It's got further down. Concept art gallery. Here it is. So right here on StarWars.com, you have the concept art gallery. We go in and they got some behind the scenes stuff. So here's some breakdowns with parts of the ships, how they work, different things like that, just to help with the animators as they're going through. Martin, but yeah, hire Bane to find the Suicide Squad trailer. He could do it. They need to get Cad Bane on the job. Somebody, you got to get the bounty together, hire Cad Bane and say, go get that Suicide Squad trailer. That's funny. Good stuff. And hello, Britt. Thanks for stopping in. So here we've got this stuff about the ship. Here, let me make this bigger for you guys. And then there's some interior stuff. Again, this is to help animators. You can see there was little notes down in the corners, things like that. And let's go through, because you guys are here for the Cad Bane. Me too. Always, whenever you get a chance for Cad Bane. But I just want to show you like all the stuff for the show for episode 8. This is all pertinent to the episode. Here we've even got the smoke bomb and how it's laid out. Here's Toto, right? And you've got some information on him. Here's your scale for animating and all this stuff. So very helpful information. And here are the concept art for Cad Bane. And this is what we want to talk about here. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Nope, it's not going to let me make this bigger. Let's see if this will let me open this image in another tab. There we go. That's better. So here you can see the information about his boot height, his hat. Here's different points of view, and look at the vest. You can see the vest design right there. It's gorgeous. That information here. And then looks to me like they could make some TVC figures with the removable arms. RF, can we relive Santacy and Cad Bane show up on Bad Batch again and again? They did make that into a little short. And it got me big. Star Wars MCU, good to see you. So here you've got all this information on Cad Bane. Let's scroll down. And it should be noted up here, in some of these other shots, you can see as well, when his hat is not on in this, there's a little bit of discoloration there. Let's see if I can make this really big so you guys can see. So even in like this hero view, you see here, we've got a plate on the side of his head. Here's a plate. And on the right side of his head, no plate, but you can see the edge of the plate that's sticking out from the other. From the rear, here's the plate. And then we scroll down on the page and you get this image. So first time I saw this image, I thought, wait, this doesn't look like Disney or Lucasfilm quality drawing. They were talking about it last night on Nerd Theory even. It looks like maybe a 12-year-old did it or a teenager. This doesn't look like professional quality drawing. But you can definitely see this plate on Cad Bane's head. and you can see there's information here about sourcing Clone Wars, Cad Bane 8, Cad Bane B, hat and boots have changed, new Geo in red. And so here's the toothpick as a prop. You can see the notes that they're given to the artists as they go through. So, yeah, Sheev, concept art has him with the plate, and the hat is the one he's wearing in the episode. Yeah, it's not the one he's wearing in the episode. So again, Sheev's trying to make the argument that this is just concept stuff. There's nothing to see here. These are not the droids you're looking for. You know, Sheev, your Jedi mind tricks don't work on us. I'm not going to take it. You know, I think every indication in here is that the duel, and I'll show you all the duel. We'll talk about the duel here in a second. The duel between him and Boba Fett has already happened. And as many of you know, look, Boba Fett has the dent in his helmet. We see that in the original trilogy when we see him, and that dent is explained in the Clone Wars in this deleted bit. So this here, I'm going to try to keep from getting a strike. So we're going to take a look at it. I don't want to get in trouble, but this has this is the footage that a lot of people are talking about. It's the unfinished scene from the Clone Wars. It was never brought in to canon, but it explains where the dent from Boba Fett comes from, or on Boba Fett's helmet. And let me just play this. I'm going to mute it so we don't get hit. And there's Boba Fett showing up. Again, this is rough animation. You see Boba Fett showing up, and he calls out Cad Bane, and Cad Bane. Yeah, I think it's fair use because it was never released by him. You know what? After this morning, though, Sheev, I'm not willing to jump on the fair use thing just right away. But this isn't WB. A Wild West style Cad Bane. Well, yeah, it was mentioned that the good, bad, and the ugly, and the man with no name are really good to watch to get an idea where some of the inspiration of this comes from. Clint Eastwood movies, for sure. And again, I know what you're going to say, Sheev. I've watched your videos. You're going to say that Cad Bane wasn't based off of Clint Eastwood. He is based off the dude that Clint Eastwood killed. Does this cut to the Suicide Squad trailer? You know, it just might, Martin. You never know. Yes, Cad Bane is a gunslinger, and so here he is. It says, "I wouldn't be so hasty now, boy." I love that his right. I'm prepared for you, Sheev. Tomorrow, hopefully, Sheev and I can get on together, and we can have fun discussing this. But here we get Cad Bane with that toothpick, the toothpick from the concept drawings. And here's some hostages. Now, these are hostages. You see Toto here. That's Bane's droid. These are hostages that Bane has got. And Boba Fett is saying, hey, you got to let these people go. So they have this argument, right? Let them go, Bane. And it makes Boba Fett out. Look, these people here, you got no business messing with them. Let them go. They're not in the fight. And Cad Bane saying he's a little more ruthless, right? So here they line up for the duel. Now, this is very, very almost shot by shot what we got in the Bad Batch. Not quite the same, but the setup is very similar. You're going to get a draw situation, right? Yeah, so here we go. They're lining up for their quick draw, right? They got the hostages off to the side. Everybody's watching. The tension's building. It's coming up, and now we're gonna kind of close in. That's Imbo. Yeah, there's Imbo. So here we got Cad Bane. They're lining up. Here we go. There we are. Now we're going to have our draw. And I'm going to be ready. I'm going to actually slow this down when we. Boss doing a great reverse moonwalk. Yeah. Right. So they're lined up here to duel. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And it kind of goes back and forth. Where's Doc Holliday? Right. We're not at Tombstone. It kind of goes back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to pause it. Yeah. Just like we had, I'm going to go ahead and slow this down because now it gets really fast, and we want to talk about a couple things as it goes. So I slowed it down to 0.25. They're going to draw their weapons. There he goes. Boom, he gets a shot off first. And then look, Boba Fett fires twice. Both of them go down. I'm going to pause this right here. Both of them fall, right? Boba Fett went down here. You see Cad Bane here, and here's his hat, right? Cad Bane's hat's blown right off his head. Does that mean Cad Bane was shot in the noggin? Well, probably so. But was it a kill shot? Many people say, oh, that unfinished episode where Boba Fett kills Cad Bane. Well, I said, slow your roll. Slow your roll. Just because somebody's shot don't mean they're dead. If they're chopped in half, they're not necessarily dead. You stab them, they're not necessarily dead. You shoot them, not necessarily dead. You hit them with a good dose of dark lightning, force lightning, not necessarily dead. Throw them down a shaft, not necessarily dead. Yeet them out a window, not necessarily dead. Let's calm down, right? Just because Boba Fett was shot in the noggin, Boba Fett shoots Cad Bane in the noggin, doesn't mean that it killed him. And the scene ends with this hat going down, and you see him looking on. Now, this is the next part. This is sort of the critical part that people that ties this into canon right here. So this is where the dent in Boba Fett's helmet comes from. All right. So and this is where the scene ends. You see the smoking helmet with the dent. The end. Right. So that's the end of the unfinished episode. This is what everybody's talking about when they're referencing this episode. So now. This is where our friend Sheev the Wise has put a stake that a lot of his hopes on, is that he wants that helmet not to come back. He wants this helmet to be destroyed and Boba Fett not to have it. If this episode is not canon, it never happened, it never happened, then Boba Fett doesn't have this helmet. And the helmet that we see in the Bad Batch, that white prototype helmet, and I've got it here. Here we go. All right, we've got the white armor, the prototype armor. This was from McQuarrie's original kind of concept art. And in here, we've got the white prototype armor, right? So in this prototype armor, you see it in Sid's office. If that helmet, if Boba Fett already has his helmet, then he doesn't need the white helmet. My friend Sheev thinks that Boba Fett is going to get that white helmet painted, and then he's going to get shot in the noggin. If he already got shot in the noggin, then the dent's already there, and he doesn't need the white one, which means the white one would go to Omega, which is what what I am going for. Yeah, I know you're thinking the helmet's his. He paints it, and we see the duel happen. Yeah, that is a Black Series figure of Matt's Lego Films. This is a Black Series figure, and my friend Martin, he's always got one up on Santa when it comes to collecting. So yeah, that's a Black Series figure. It's fantastic. I love it. But in anyway, if that helmet does not become Boba Fett's, then it's free to become Omega's. And we're likely to see, and again, our friend here from Meta Egg is in the chat, Will Morgan. Will Morgan, I'm on the boat with Will. This helmet, this suit is going to be adapted for Omega. We are going to see Omega in this suit at some point. And where she's been, what she's been up to is going to be as a bounty hunter or as somebody fighting for justice out in Outer Rim or something. And that's where, the white one is on the wall in Sid's place. Absolutely. Boba does know he can get a new helmet from GameStop, right? Yeah, they sell them only $100. You can get them on sale sometimes. So there you go. That's if Boba has the helmet, if he's already been shot, then it means he has the helmet, and the helmet has the dent, and that's the dent we see in the original trilogy. That's the dent we see in the Mandalorian. That's the dent we're going to see in the Book of Boba Fett. Even after Boba repaints his armor, he's still got that little dent there, and that dent came from Cad Bane. Cad Bane gave him the dent. He's got this helmet. He doesn't need the white one. He's not going to get it. Omega's going to get it. So I've laid that out. That's what I see happening. And I'm completely with Will Morgan on this. You're going to die on the hill is what you're going to do, Vader. So I've got a bet for you, my friend. So here we go. We'll make a gentleman's wager between between Sheev the Wise and myself. Look, if Boba Fett kills Bane, whenever that might happen or not happen, right? If Boba Fett ever kills Bane, I'll put Vader's lair back here behind me, right? And I'll do my live streams with Vader's lair in the background. However, if we see Cad Bane die in any other way, that he is not killed by Boba Fett, he either dies of natural causes or whatever, then you get to put Santa's Winter Wonderland behind you for a week when you live stream. How about that? We'll take that on as our gentleman's wager. We'll and if you're up for it, we'll take that on as our bet. Right? Deal. You saw it here first. Vader's lair. Well, Sheev the Wise, he will absolutely take on Santa's winter cabin if that happens, right? That would be fantastic. I can't wait to see Vader sitting with the snow or Sheev the Wise. What if Sheev doesn't stream for a week? No, that's cheating. That's cheating. So look, that's where my thought is on it. I don't think I think that the battle has already happened because we already see the dent. The dent comes from somewhere, and we see in the concept art that they've already accounted for why Cad Bane wasn't killed. He's got the metal plate on his noggin, right? So if he's got the metal plate on his noggin, and Boba Fett has the dent, then the battle happened. Will they recreate it in the Bad Batch? Will we see a duel between Cad Bane and between Boba Fett? Oh, I think everybody would love to see that, but we're not going to see it. It already happened, right? They're not going to do it again. It's not going to happen. So I think why is it not Sheev? Right. So I'll stream every day of Boba how he dies. Yeah, there you go. What was this? I want to see Vader's castle with Christmas lights all around it. I'll put the tree up. I'll put the Christmas tree in here. I know she wants to see the rematch. You're going to find out the live action who gets that helmet. Yeah, the white helmet, the prototype helmet. I don't know if we'll find out in live action or they'll put it into a Bad Batch like season 2 or 3, something like that, because I do think there'll be multiple seasons of the Bad Batch. So, and we'll see Omega grow up, just like we saw Ahsoka grow up in the Clone Wars, and just like we saw Ezra grow up in Rebels. So we'll see that here as well. And they absolutely could show a flashback. Now, I'm with Gray here. I think we'll absolutely get a flashback to the scene. They'll finish it and they'll put it in there. And we'll get this in here. Not a rematch, but it'll be that, right? She's having a good time. Me too, Sheev. Much love. Look, I adore Sheev. I think he's doing a great job. I look forward to see his channel grow, and excited for him. Really, really admire what he's doing, and wish you all the best. And this is what friends do. We're all friends here, and you poke at each other, as my friend Martin is doing with me as well. So we get the Bad Batch with a flashback of this scene with Cad Bane and and Boba Fett, and I absolutely 100%. So here you go, Sheaf. I'll lay down my 100%. 100% think we're going to get Boba Fett in the Bad Batch this season. Season 1 of the Bad Batch will see Boba Fett. We will. And Boba Fett's going to have a dent in his helmet, my friend. He's going to have a dent in his helmet. There you go. There you go. Maybe Michelle Ang will be Omega in live action. I saw somebody else bring up, what's her name? She was really, really popular. I think a British actress. Now Omega is New Zealand accent, but you could probably get a voice coach. Somebody recommended somebody the other day, and I can't remember. Will, I don't think so. I'm judging this off the Star Wars using myth, like Freddie Prinze said, predict a myth. Bad Batch is Omega White and the 7 clones. Will Morgan, Will, I haven't harassed you lately either. I know you've been busy, but I need my meta egg breakdown of the Bad Batch and Omega. You and I have talked a lot about it, but I'm absolutely dying to see a meta egg video on Omega. I'm dying for it. Omega is meant for carryover into live action for sure. RJ, hey RJ, good to see you. I imagine Book of Boba Fett would be more about multiple scoundrel groups fighting Phil. Perhaps so. Be hired by a rival group, Crimson Dawn, maybe. There's rumors that the Book of Boba Fett is literally like a book of hits that Boba Fett has against prior enemies, and that we might have Omega on there. We might have Cad Bane on there. We might boss like a bunch of Cersei Ronan. That's it. Thank you so much, Skunkus. You remember Cersei Ronan. Cersei Ronan is my fan favorite pick for an adult Omega. I think she would be great. Ellen's too old, Dale, just to be fair. Ellen's too old. I don't think that would work. And thank you, Mark, for putting that in there. Cersei might be a little bit too young, but I think she's a lot closer, right? Wayne, Snow White is my great ancestor. Same last name. Freddie's not a good person as far as his relationship to fans. Maybe beat up with Darth Maul. There's a lot of potential now that we've seen Cad Bane again, and Cad Bane survived this duel. Remember, Cad Bane survived. That's what your takeaway is. And whenever you see Sheev the Wise, whenever you see Vader's lair, when you see him hosting Bad Batch, all he needs to know is Cad Bane survived. I need you guys to help me out with that so that we control Sheev. And every time Sheev streaming, we just say Cad Bane survived. He would love it. He would love it. The Book of Boba Fett's a coloring book. He's very careful not to go over the lines. Star Wars version of Bob Ross. No, Boba's not going to kill him. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Or you'll see Vader's lair right back here. So look, I do want to get in here. I got this package yesterday. I'm very excited. It says Hasbro Toys right on it, right there. And action figures. Now this was sent to me all the way from the UK, the United Kingdom, and my good friend Martin, who is here. Martin sent me an item. I know what one of the items is in here, and I think there's a few other items in here that I want to go in and share with you all. Now, open it. What we're going to calm down, Martin. Just calm down. We're going to open it. So, look, I ordered a new webcam for doing toy reviews. So that'll be coming Thursday. We're going to set it up, and I'll practice it with it over the weekend, and I'll get it set up so we can do toy reviews, and I can get the coloration better. I can get close-ups better, all of that. So I ordered that. So let's see what's in here. I know one thing that's in here for sure. Open it. You guys got to calm down. Santa's working on it. I'm excited. We've been watching this. Martin's been tracking it. It went from the got the job backwards. What's in the box? what we need to know, what's in the box. Martin's been tracking. It went from the UK to Chicago. And from Chicago, then it had to come all the way back to Ohio. So we got this just the other day, and we're going to look in here. Oh, boy. There's some good stuff in here. You have to wait till next week. No, I won't do that. I won't do that to you guys. Oh, there's some stuff in an envelope. You want to see what's in the envelope or the box? Oh, here's the envelope. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. You know, you guys, I got to show you this. This is a prized possession now. I will wear this. I will keep this. I've got to get it open. We've got a little package here. Oh, it's sealed quite well. Let's see if I can get into this little package. This is great. And again, this will show up. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of breaking my rule. Look here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the Zoovium. Oh, Santa really enjoyed the tour I got of the Zoovium. I have my very own Zoovium pin, so I've got that. That's fantastic. I gotta look in here. Oh, I've got more merch. Look here, the Zoovium. Oh, I get my. I did. Look. I've got my certificate of having toured the Zoovium. This is fantastic. Constable Zuvio. That is super, super exciting. I love it. Let's take a look in here. We've got several things in here that I've got to share. So you guys may know X-Wing. Hey there. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So you guys know I love Rey. I absolutely love her. I've got a collection of Rey figures here, Black Series figures on my desk. And I was fortunate enough to get one of the very rare occurrences of a Black Series figure with a defect. And if you haven't seen this, I've got the Black Series figure Rey right here. Here she is. And her right leg has got a little defect. You guys can see it there. The shin is on the back and the calf is on the front. Like, this is molded this way and it bends wrong. Like, this is her shin. It's on the back and you can see the foot lines up. You can't reverse it, right? So this is a quite a rare thing. She's got a kneecap right here on the back. It's a brilliant piece. I'll cherish it forever. And you know that it's like having one of those mint coins that's just priceless because it's got a printing defect, right? So Martin saw the review. And Martin said, hey, Mike Porter, that's the way my leg is. Well, you know, Mike, when you got the knee replacement, you should have told him to put it on right. I don't know that you've had a knee replacement. I'm just joking. Right? Darth Chaos. Look, force healing going wrong. It's what happens when you use force healing too much without proper training. Look, I love Rey. I'm joking. I can have fun, right? We can have fun, right? But Martin took pity on me, and he sent me a brand new Black Series Rey with BB-8, and you can see right here that she does not have that defect. So I've got a Flamingo Rey. Martin, thank you so much for this. This is great. We'll talk more about it. But look, my friends, there's more. There's more. We've got 3 figures in here, vintage collection figures that I'm super excited to show you, and we'll do reviews of these again once we get the new camera and set up. Look here, everybody's one of their favorite pirates of all time, Hondo Ohnaka. Look at that. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Hondo Ohnaka, vintage collection figure right here. We've got 2 more I can share with you guys. Look here, from Rogue One, Sharut. So there we go. Look at that. With some soft goods in there. That looks great. That looks absolutely great. And then we've got one more. We've got a Clone Wars figure. And this one here, my friends, this is one that is super exciting. As a vintage collection collector, and I've been collecting primarily just the Mandalorian figures. but one of the most popular characters in all of the Clone Wars is our not Rex, not Rex. Yeah, not only that, but right here we've got fives, ARC Trooper fives, and you can see he comes with the helmet and the face and all those weapons. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to share it with all of you all. Again, once I get that other camera set up and we'll do a full review, we'll break this open and we'll take a good look at fives there. Really excited to be doing that. And look, I knocked over my friend. We gotta pick him up. Oh, there we go. We gotta put him back. He fell over. So anyhow, I want fives. Yeah. Sheaf, the problem is when you start collecting these daggone things, you'll go broke. Fives is my favorite. Yeah, it is great. Everything made it over safely. We have no damage. It's great. It looks great. The blue is see-through, right? You can see the background, right? Exactly. That's what makes it tough, because the blue screen that I use. And so it makes it tough to get color correct in these reveals, and it makes it really tough to do reviews because of the color correction in the blue screen here. So when I get the new one, I'll have it set up just for doing toy reviews. We can get nice close-ups. We can not be dealing with that color correction and all of that. So that'll be great. Well, yes, it was an awesome goodie box. You realize the first Force healing was Anakin transferring daughter's life to Ahsoka. That's absolutely right, Dale. It's clearly there where she takes from the daughter, where Anakin takes from the daughter to revive Ahsoka, and that's where then you see a lot of people speculate that the daughter's essence now lives in Ahsoka, and that she is the daughter as of from those. Yeah, Fives' his favorite clone, no doubt. I love Fives. Who pre-ordered the Cad Bane Black series? I know. Hey, look, I need a Cad Bane Vintage Collection series in a bad way. Right? So I definitely need a Cad Bane. And one of the reasons that we definitely need a Cad Bane in live action is so that I can add him to my Mando Vintage Collection figures. Right? So right now he only exists in the Black series in the re-release. You can't get hold of a Cad Bane in the Vintage Collection. But I do have Hondo. Look, you got to love Hondo, right? Who doesn't love Hondo? Hondo's great, but Hondo doesn't hold a candle to Cad Bane. We need that. Force Heal was in KOTOR long before that. That's true. Force Heal was there, and a lot of people have gone back and looked even at A New Hope when Obi-Wan kneels over Luke and said that he could have been using Force Heal to revive Luke after being knocked out. So it's possible that was the case as well. Nikki, I saw you ordered your Cad Bane and Darth Revan. We'll be very excited to get those. I need them in Vintage Collection, and they don't exist yet. So I look forward to that. Look, I can't wait to share with you all these toy reviews. We'll be going through them once I get that new camera set up. Probably be one day next week. We'll do that. Hopefully. Yes, Martin, that does need brought out. That from all, this came from. I noticed on the label. This says it's from. Where is it? I saw it. All the good stuff. It's on here. That's the. I know, Martin. All the cool stuff right there. Sales, all the cool stuff. That's on the label. So all the cool stuff, they're in the UK. These Vintage Collection figures came from all the cool stuff in the UK. If you are in Europe, I know we have folks here like Martin and others who are in Europe, and you're able to get your toys. Please go check out all the cool stuff. Good to let me know that they had these in stock, and Martin was able to put them in with that Black Series Ray that he was sending. All the cool stuff in the UK. Look them up. Look them up for your Star Wars collectibles, and shoot them a little business on our behalf. Let them know how appreciative we are. Yeah, I'm in America as well. Here in the US, a really good place is Dorkside Toys, but Olaf, yeah, UK is no longer part of Europe. You know, they floated it off. The UK, Great Britain is an island, right? It just floated off into the Atlantic there, and but I know they're not part of the EU, but they're still part of Europe. Right, Olaf. But I know many of you are over in that part of in Europe, in overseas. You're not here, and so holding out for him to make a Cad Bane hot toy. Oh, that would be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, all the cool stuff. Look for them online. They've got Star Wars collectibles there. And here in the U.S., Dorkside Toys is one that I prefer to use when I'm looking for a lot of items. But a lot of times things sell out here because they're exclusives. They're exclusives to, say, Target or Walmart, that kind of thing. And when you can't get them because Walmart and Target are terrible, when you can't get hold of them, then all the cool stuff in the UK, this is how Santa has 5s, right? I got 5s because all the cool stuff over there in Europe helped me procure that, and Martin was key to making that happen. So thank you all so much. That'll do it for today, my friends. I've had a ton of fun. Hopefully tomorrow we can sync up schedules with Sheev, and we can get on and have more fun debating things about Cad Bane and and Boba Fett, and will we see that reenacted in or will we see a flashback scene? Will Boba Fett eventually kill Cad Bane or not? That's the question. What do you think? So come join come join our Discord, continue the discussion there, and let Sheev know that he's wrong. Cad Bane survived, right? Oh, thank you so much, Martin. Thank you, my friend. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. It was so much fun. Daniel Fisher, thank you so much. Thank you. One more like. We're very close. Thank you so Thank you so much. You guys, you're the best. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful day. We hope that the Den of Nerds gets things all sorted out and they get back on the live stream here very soon. Take care, my friends. Until the next time, may the force be with you. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye.